going on, everybody? This is Rick Del Santo of the PWZ podcast. Joining me today, Showtime Marcel Williams. We're starting out good already.
We started out good already. We fresh and hot. We here for the Dynamite review from last night. We are liver than live. And nicknames just popped around and a lot of stuff. And tonight, my name is Chickenfoot. Chickenfoot Marcel Williams.
So, Chickenfoot. We're going to be talking AEW Dynamite tonight. We've got Double or Nothing this weekend, so we got a good weekend packed.
So it's an all elite weekend.
Absolutely, 100%. It's going to be a fun weekend. We got some viewers in there already. Why don't you jump in the chat, say hello? Anybody that's already tuned in, thank you very much for tuning in. So, what else is going on before we jump into Dynamite?
There's a lot going on, man. A lot going on in the indie scene. A lot going on in the wrestling world. Like we said, it's an all elite weekend. We already was fresh at the Michelob Ultra Arena at Mandalay Bay last night. A full Dynamite. It was electric, but local. We got Power Play coming up on June 25th at the Paradise Alley Training Facility, 662 Cole Ave, East Haven, Connecticut. Bell time 7 p.m. Tickets $20. 3 matches have been announced already. You check out all social media at official_PAPW or official PAPW for Facebook. But yeah, there's a lot of things going on.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Power Play. I'm looking forward to there's Wild Wrestling.
Wild Wrestling.
And then of course, Double or Nothing this weekend. Of course, June 11th. I gotta remember these dates here. It's very difficult. The NWA is hosting Always Ready. I will be watching that. And then when's the Forbidden Door? Is that the end of June?
That's I think June 29th. I may be correct. I gotta check it out. And also we got Blood, Sweat, and Tears Wrestling having an event in Bridgeport June 3rd.
Yep. June 3rd.
Some heat over there. June 3rd, Friday. Stack card. They hyping it up on Instagram at Blood, Sweat, and Tears Wrestling. And just check them out as well. But yeah, man, we are here for it was an all right Dynamite. What you thought about Dynamite last night?
It was good. It was definitely good. It was better than last week's, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it was.
It was definitely because after a while, last week's just fell off, after a little while.
Yeah, it's it kind of made up with its time. It's kind of seemed like it's like that with Raw too. We all know that the third hour everybody falls out after 2 hours. This one they start off the hour hot, and then sometimes they simmer down a little bit, but it kind of got hot with the main event, which I enjoyed.
Yeah. This show, started off with Wardlow taking on Shawn Spears in a steel cage, and this, to me, this was done so perfectly. This was done amazing. MJF was the special referee. You saw him come out in the Burberry referee shirt, custom made, which was pretty intense. It was awesome.
Tribute to Shawn Michaels wearing the Shawn Michaels shorts
right.
as referee.
Right. So let's see. There was the couple moments, obviously Wardlow was took over right away by going at it with Shawn Spears. And of course, when they went to get the key out of the for the handcuffs, MJF couldn't find the key. Kind of if you think about that, that's in reference to his when he couldn't find the ring, when Wardlow couldn't find the ring to help out MJF, if you remember correctly. And that's what that whole turn was.
He couldn't find the Dynamite ring because it was somewhere in his pocket. He couldn't find it while he tried to capitalize on CM Punk in a dog collar match back at Revolution. And we got a reminder from MJF that, I can't find the key. So with him being handcuffed, Sean Spears got the hot start and continued to beat down Wardlow until MJF made him mad and spit in his face and the handcuffs broke, which I like. It was not the I'm gonna handcuff him into the cage stuff. It was something different where he got really pissed off because he got spit in the face and broke his
Yep.
handcuffs. I like it.
Broke the handcuffs, and that's when the whole thing took over. He was holding MJF was holding Wardlow, and Sean Spears went for a chair shot. Of course, Wardlow moved, took out what's his name? MJF. Jesus Christ, it's only like 2 minutes in, and I can't remember anybody's name. Yeah, then that was pretty much the turning point in the match. After that, another referee came out and Wardlow pinned Spears. Hello, GOC. Yes, sir. We are definitely living in some hard times. I want everybody, like me and Marcel were saying the other day, just keep spreading love, my friends.
Yeah, it's unfortunate what happened down in Texas once again, and I give my condolences to the family and friends of like children, man. Children. It should never happen. It should have never happened. Hopefully, all politics aside, certain gun laws do get put in play, and just the safety of our children, man. I send my kids to school every day, and even if I tell my son leaving the car, I just tell him be careful out there. I love him because you just never know now. You safest place is a school, and you can't even rely on that,
I got a 6-year-old I watch get, leave the house and get on the bus every day, and he always sits in the bus, in the bus waving and stuff like that. It's just it's nerve-wracking sometimes when stuff like this happens in the news, rather. We shouldn't have to be worrying about this. Like you said, the schools are supposed to be the safest places. Jim, hello. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, off that note, I just liked the way MJF got hit with a chair and you seen the facial expressions of Sean Spears. He knew he messed up. And when he messed up, he sat there. You see Wardlow sneak up behind him. He had that look. We all knew MJF and Sean Spears are messed up. I would say effed up, but they messed up. And Power Bomb City on Sean Spears.
Absolutely. GOC has a comment here. Rest in peace, Mark. Mark Nielsen, a wrestling fan from the area. I believe he was involved in StarCast and such like that. Mark passed away suddenly overnight. He is actually my age, 46 years old, or 47, around that, roughly that age. He was originally from Milford and lived out in Bloomfield. He was involved in the independent scene. Was kind of like a super fan as well. Great guy. I'm not sure that really what happened hasn't been revealed on social media, but I did see that he had passed away. So our thoughts and prayers are with his wife and family.
No, absolutely. I just found out about that just looking at his page. I do remember him coming to a few shows, and I truly give my condolences to his family. Then we lost our Ray Liotta too today.
Ray Liotta, died. There's actually, we had a bunch of celebrity deaths today. Ray Liotta, Alan White, who played drums in the band Yes for 50 years. He joined in on their fourth album, and huge band in the 70s and 80s. And Andy Fletcher, keyboardist from Depeche Mode, which was a new wave band. And it's unbelievable, man. Just all that news came out today.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, and
we will.
Wait! Put that up. Wait, before we get to the next segment.
Hold on. I want to do these in order. I do want to do these in order. Hang on 1 second. I definitely want to answer that one. Jim Kulik asks, Punk or Hangman? I'm going with CM Punk on this one, only because I think it's time for Hangman to lose that belt. I don't think he's really doing as much as like a company champion. You know what I mean? He's not it to me. Go ahead.
Well, as we go to the next promo, I'm gonna say my opinion in a minute, but I really want to put this one up. All
right, let's do it.
Can we talk about the Flair retirement match? Is it true the opponent will be the Black Scorpion? Yes. Yo, listen, if that happens, I will purchase this event.
I would love
want
to see
Black
that.
Scorpion again. Face Ric Flair. That'd be great. And it'd be
Right.
Sting. That'd be great.
I have a there's just a a small feeling inside that I think that it might that might happen. It might be him. It's very well it could happen.
Listen, Andy Nichols, he actually became my number one fan. He did because I love the Black Scorpion storyline. It's my guilty pleasure.
It's underrated. It was very good up until that last moment, I think.
I thought it made sense Flair to be it. It's just all this extra stuff that made it worse.
They did a lot of stuff. They tried to make you think it was the Ultimate Warrior at one point because they referenced their relationship in the promos. Excuse me, I'm trying to think. My apologies for being the bearer of bad news or sad news. Sorry, GOC. Nope, that's quite all right. Yeah, I read about it today. I was thinking whether I should have actually brought that up. Lou, it will be Lou Perez instead of Al Perez. Don't knock Lou Perez. All right, Andy. I love Lou Perez. He wasn't as good as Al Perez, but he was good. 11 matches Sunday, maybe too much. Jim, that's a lot of matches. Yeah.
We're going to talk about that in a few.
We're going to break that down. When we start breaking that down in a couple minutes.
After we get blown up talking about half of the card or double or nothing.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So after the match, the entire security detail ran in and was subsequently beat the shit out of by Wardlow. He took him out.
Yeah, and then he climbed on top of the cage and had. Before I get to that part, did you see what he did to security when he threw him against the cage? I felt bad for the security guy.
Why do you think he was a little he manhandled him a little bit?
He did more than manhandle. It's like he mauled him, and then all you seen was his leg hanging out of the. It's so bad, but Wardlow is showing his monster ability, and I like the pose on top of the cage, his intensity towards MJF, and this match is really going to be a very good match storytelling wise.
You think this match could be a nomination, as we were talking about that earlier in the week, as far as one of the matches of the year?
I don't know. As we go along with this show, I'm telling you, what's legit was match of the year to me.
Already? Okay.
But this segment, this next segment with Hangman Page and Punk, CM Punk was, you know what? Hangman Page really brought me into this one. I really believe that he's going to take this one. I did say CM Punk a few weeks ago, but Hangman Page is very, very, very driven to take this one and prove everybody wrong.
Wow, I'm shocked that you changed, that you went back.
Yeah, if there was ever a time to sell a match or sell that sell a person that's going to win this match, Hangman did it. There's a few things that Hangman did say in the promo about CM Punk that I have heard from other sources for AEW. If it is true, that's unfortunate. But like Hangman said, it's AEW, it's him with AEW on his back facing CM Punk by himself.
Interesting. And he cold cocked him right in the ring.
Yes, he did. He cold cocked him after CM Punk said that AEW was made with his blood, with his voice, with his ability. And this match is legit the main event of Double or Nothing. I kind of feel like this is going to be an instant classic.
Andy Nichols I think disagrees. Hangman is very, very vanilla.
The softest cowboy ever. Yeah, that's funny.
I believe, I somewhat agree. I mean, he's not Stan the Lariat Hansen, so.
No, absolutely. But you know what, though? I kind of was like on the fence with him being a champion. But when it comes down to brass tacks, when he want to promote a match and cut a promo, he know how to do it. And when he wants to perform on the top-notch level, like against Kenny Omega and Adam Cole for the last two, not premium live events, but pay-per-view events, And he has showed that he can hang with anybody possible. And CM Punk is on that level as well. So this match is going to be instant classic. I'm looking forward to this main event for Double or Nothing this Sunday.
Interesting. We went to a video package with for Jade Cargill and Anna Jay for the TBS Championship. I thought this package was very well done. I actually
My
pronounced her name
girl,
right.
Jade Cargill, 31-0.
Yep.
Well, actually, it's 32-0. She had a 6-man tag a week ago, so it's probably 32-0.
Does that count?
Anything counts.
Oh, anything counts.
It should. In AEW.
We decided
Andy's on the road today, yo. Andy is on the road today, yo.
You got some good ones today, man. You're pulling them out today, man. Oh man. All right, so I went to John Moxley and Eddie Kingston defeating Private Party. It is what it is.
It was just to push Eddie Kingston and John Moxley. That's all it was, and then to continue with this feud that's going to happen in the anarchy of something match. It won't be Stadium Showdown, but stadium thingy. But breaking news: Daniel. I'll take that back. I'm getting flustered. What's going on? We're live. Bryan Danielson got injured, so that was announced.
Was it legit? It wasn't part of the.
It was legit. Yeah. So, but he's still going to make it to Double or Nothing and do the tag.
And he says, "I can watch Jade Cargill video packages all day." All right, brother. I got you.
Keep it PG,
guy. We went from to a Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles, FTR. I don't even know how to freaking pronounce that. Roppongi Vice, Rocky Romero, and Trent Beretta.
Roppongi Vice.
Yeah, and went to a no contest.
Yeah, this was a solid match, but obviously this is not over. So I guess we're going to have a rematch later on down the line, or maybe at Forbidden Door. Now is on June 26th. I got the date.
New Japan's Jeff Cobb and Great Khan of the United Empire ran in and attacked for the disqualification. I was pretty excited that Jeff Cobb, showed up. He hasn't been on AEW TV since the beginning of the pandemic.
Yeah,
right before they stopped running shows.
The one when they was in Atlanta, when he was challenging John Moxley as Chris Jericho's heavy hitter.
Right. Khan fears the Briscoes. I don't think it's the Briscoe. I don't think it's Khan. I think it's was it Universal or Sony or whatever, whoever owns them for some comments they made back in the day.
Yeah.
So they pretty much canceled them.
Yeah.
Yep.
This next match was real good. Ricky Starks, Swerve Strickland, and Jungle Boy.
Dude, this match was, as the kids say, fire.
It was fire. It was.
Yep.
It was lit.
Lit. Yes. Speaking of which, there is no Adonis. There is no Adonis tonight. Jeez, what the hell?
Yeah,
he has to help me with my teenager language. I don't, when I don't understand.
Yeah, we need the cap or no cap, and
I don't even know what that
means. I'll bring my son in here. He knows some of that stuff. I'll figure out what cap is no cap. I think no cap is no lie.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's this whole new wave.
So guess what? No cap. This triple threat match was off the chain. There we go.
All right, there you go. Dude, this match, like you said, it was phenomenal. I thought this match was just great.
Nah, it was. I continue to love Ricky Starks and all his work, and Swerve Strickland. This guy can do it all. He's a
star.
He is a star, man. And then Jungle Boy, he already got a future for himself. So this match had fire all over it. You know what I'm saying? So Ricky Starks, he's gonna be the future.
I have kids. Yes, they don't speak in slang. The ones that don't live here, and my other kids, I don't speak to them. You know, uh, they're never home for me to speak to. Oh, Kevin Saban is in the chat. Thank you. He's got how the hell? He's older than both of us. He's got the description. No cap.
Be around. He be around. You know what it is. He know what he know. Listen. I know where he was at late night, so he probably heard
gotcha.
all the slang possible.
Thank you, Kevin, for clarifying that. All right, so then we Powerhouse Hobbs attacked Swerve and Jungle Boy. Luchasaurus ran down to make the save. Then Keith Lee emerged. The Luchasaurus tail whip dispatched Hobbs before Lee landed a slingshot dive onto Hobbs and Luchasaurus on the floor. Oh, Talking Tommy is there and giving him the scoop.
Educated course.
He cheated. There you go. From there.
First Strickland won with a double stomp on start. But this match set up for the tag match wasn't too hyped the way it was put together. Right. But now after watching the triple threat match, this tag team triple threat match is going to be awesome.
It seems that AEW is good at doing stuff like that. They don't hype up things until that go home show. You know what I mean? They don't for certain things that they don't get people fully invested in, and then that the go home show will help you.
Yeah, absolutely. For example, Revolution when they had the Young Bucks versus Jurassic Express and Red Dragon, that match wasn't even like that serious. We knew it probably was going to be good, but it was good. Even though they had other good matches on the card, it was good triple threat tag matches. And this is the second. This is actually the second triple threat tag match that we have on pay-per-view.
Yeah. Yes,
you're right. Thought about it. That's crazy.
Win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat at all times. That's Jesse the Body Ventura famous line, correct?
Yes, sir.
The unique language from overnights at Cumbies for sure. Let's see this Thunder Rosa promo. I love me some Thunder Rosa, but this was just, I'm sorry. It wasn't doing it for me. She's one of my favorite wrestlers today, man. And this just was not dragging me, pulling me in.
It was she showed some fire, but I think she's not a promo woman, just like Serena did.
Yeah. I mean, she could be very good at times, but maybe it just depends on the situation, you know.
No, it could, but Serena, but this match right here, truthfully, it's going to be a classic. You could have hyped it up with cut promos of UFC style that they usually do with the pre show things that they put on. I kind of wish they did like that instead of having them talk live in front of the crowd. Hopefully Thunder Rosa get better on the mic. Hopefully. But she still can pull up action. So I'll take that.
She's still one of the best out there, personally.
Before you go to the next one, we did have Dan Lambert also announced tomorrow on Rampage that he's going to bring a brand new TNT championship.
Isn't there an extra one laying around somewhere?
It's
so they don't know where that is?
I guess Excuse me. I guess it's in Cody's basement.
Maybe. Cody probably has it. They need to stop giving her promo time. I don't fully agree because, like I said, sometimes I enjoy it. Yeah. Let's see. The Owen Hart Cup semifinals. Britt Baker defeated Toni Storm. This is all right. Could have been better, but definitely, yeah. I expected better out of the two.
Nah, I could have been better.
There he is.
Oh,
you made it. You missed the whole time when I needed you 5 minutes ago.
Oh, just special announcing people since we got a lot of people watching. My name tonight is Chicken Foot Marcel Williams.
There you go. Chicken Foot.
Chicken Foot. Just for tonight.
Let's see. Where is Michael Nakazawa? Probably still doing backstage work on Elevation, I'm guessing. I have not, and I don't watch those shows. Maybe he'll pull out a match once in a while during those shows, but I have not seen him in forever.
Yeah, he's doing backstage work for AEW, but he does little cameos here and there on AEW Dark.
Yep.
I actually knew that gimmick wasn't going to last long on TNT.
Who expected it to? It was ridiculous.
It was.
That's not going to happen, Adonis. I'll just tell you that. I just don't think it's going to happen. Contracts, yeah, not going to happen. And she'll be back on WWE TV before you know it. Give it, I bet you anything, by SummerSlam she'll be back on TV.
Absolutely, you can't live off of landside deals.
Nope.
Need that merch money.
She'll be asking her cousin Snoop for money.
I won't be going that far. Okay.
No. He's got it.
I still say
that Cook show with Martha Stewart.
That okay. Yeah, I still say that Austin admitted it when he walked out. He lost almost $500,000 doing all that. So $500,000 is a lot of money to be losing.
It's true, dude, bro. She's coming back. She will be back, I guarantee. And if not, then she's screwed because she's gonna be gone a very long time if she doesn't make her way back, if she doesn't work out some sort of deal with coming back to WWE. Because like I said, they might make her sit out the rest of her contract, and God knows how long she's got. They can do that legally.
Especially with her not working, they add those days to your contract.
Yep. So say she's got 2 years on her left on her contract, they can just make her sit it out for 2 years. People will forget about her by then. Nobody will even care.
Mm-hmm. And add the extra 2 years just for sitting out.
Yep, exactly. It could happen. It's a shitty business. So let's talk about the semifinal main event.
Well, before we get there, the Britt Baker and Toni Storm match, it was solid.
Oh, shit,
it was for what it was. I'm not a fan of Britt Baker wrestling work. She could talk on the mic though, but her wrestling work, I'm not fond of.
Okay, I think she's gotten better over the last couple of years.
Yeah,
when she first arrived in AEW, I couldn't stand her, but I feel like she's gotten way better.
Yeah, a little bit better. Maybe Adam Cole is working with her, but
NWA should sign Sasha. I don't think Billy can afford that, not for nothing. I mean, I'm sure he can, like, if he used his Smashing Pumpkins money, but the money he's got aside for the NWA, I don't think he can lay that out, to be honest with you.
Trust me, Sasha's not going to take no low money deal.
She's not going to go back to working in, arena with like 100, 200 people. It'd be an insult at this point. So, main event time. Yes,
this was a instant classic.
Samoa Joe defeated Kyle O'Reilly in a match I thoroughly enjoyed. Did you see when Kyle O'Reilly was going in there, he had all these red marks all over his back and arms and stuff like that? Like he just got the shit kicked out of him before going in.
I don't know whether there was beef in NXT or what, but all I know is he got stiff than a mother. And I mean, I like it. I mean, it was all right because, one give you a stiff one, you got to give one back. And there was a lot of receipts in this match. There was more receipts than I ever seen. And this was a classic for me. This what kicked off the weekend. This is a real good semifinal match.
Yeah, I thought this was just very, very good. I ended up watching it again today, just to talk about it a little bit. And I like Joe a whole hell of a lot. And it took me a while to get into Kyle O'Reilly, but I think he's like a solid, like, hell of a performer. He really is. This match, this was a very good match.
Yeah, I wasn't too fond of him in NXT just when he was with the Undisputed Era, but as seeing him now with him performing with Ray Phoenix and all these other guys, he has proven that he could keep up in singles action. He's real good.
Yeah, absolutely. So, without any further ado, maybe we should just break down the weekend coming up, the review preview.
11 match card.
Well, let's get to Rampage on Friday before we get that. The women's semifinals, Ruby Soho taking on Chris Statlander. I think it's pretty obvious that Ruby Soho is going to go over here. That's my opinion.
I agree with that.
Yeah. You really I gotta put this one up on the screen. Andy, thank you for much laughter tonight. Will we ever get the Big Show versus Kenny Omega? I would like to see that. Do it, AEW. I could use something like that.
That'd be great.
Has the Big Show, Paul White or whatever you want to call him these days, has he made any in-ring appearances as of late? Even on Dark or Elevation? Not that I watched.
The last one he made was what? All Out, I think.
Was that against Billy Gunn or whatever?
Against what do you call it? Damn, the dude that's on the Nightmare Factory. The factory. Now.
Oh, QT Marshall.
QT Marshall, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
That's the last match. I seen him out there at Stadium. He had a match on Elevation, but besides that, he only had that one match with QT Marshall.
He's taking that backstage money. The Young Bucks will be in action at this present time. No opponents have been named. Bryan Danielson and Matt Sydal. Okay. It was pre-taped. I thought you were coming to Adonis, do you think Kane will ever wrestle for WWE again? I think it's possible. He might make maybe a Royal Rumble appearance. Maybe just, I don't know. As far as wrestle, I don't see much after, with the exception of like a special appearance and like maybe a Royal Rumble or.
He's looking shredded though. You seen it?
Yeah, dude, he's fucking ripped, dude. Yeah. He looks crazy. But yeah, I think that maybe like backstage appearances. I don't think he'll do any like, I don't think he'll ever come back full time. He's pretty much retired. He's busy in politics, etc.
Yeah.
All right. So Double or Nothing is this Sunday. Starts at 8:00 on what's that channel called? Bleacher Report Live.
Bleacher Report. If you outside of the United States, it will be on Fight TV.
Yep.
Live from the T-Mobile Arena.
The buy-in will be Hook and Danhausen, otherwise known as Hookhausen. I'm sure Andy is loving this tag team, as they'll be taking on Tony Nese and Smart Mark Sterling. I'm looking forward. I think that's going to be a great match.
You think this is going to be a coming out party for Danhausen?
Oh, didn't he only wrestle one match and he got the literal shit kicked out of him and like two Tony Nese in like 30 seconds.
Yeah, it was great. I enjoyed it.
Okay. I love Tony Nese, though. I think he's great. AEW World Championship, of course, Hangman Page taking on CM Punk. My prediction is Punk. I think you changed your mind or said that there is a chance of it might go the other way.
I think it may go the other way. I think Hangman Page may end up still keeping it. He's still got some title reigns to keep on continuing. This is one of them.
AEW World's Women Championship, Thunder Rosa and Serena Deeb. Let's not forget Serena Deeb defeated Thunder Rosa for the NWA World's Championship in the Universal Wrestling Network, 2 years ago, roughly. So this match could really, I don't know if they're going to have her win it again, the AEW Women's Championship, but I'm hoping, I'm pulling for Thunder Rosa. Hold up a second. Come on now. Did you read this shit?
He do blows.
Danhausen blows. You're about to get blocked like Adonis. I tell you. All right. Andy Nichols says, let's see. He's been on fire the last couple of days in this chat. Will we ever see Mike Bucci team with Glenn Jacobs and Nova Kane? That's Supernova. That's Nova Kane. You're done for the night, my friend. We got the World Tag Team titles. The champions Luchasaurus, and Jungle Boy, taking on Powerhouse Hobbs and Ricky Starks. Sound like a bad comic book. and Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland. That said, I think when we originally talked about the pay-per-view that we both agreed that we would not be surprised if Hobbs and Starks took those titles.
Yeah, I see Hobbs and Starks starting that run, making Team Taz look like a well-oiled machine again. But
Yeah.
I see them taking this.
Yep. We got TBS Championship. Jade Cargill taking on Anna Jay. I think this pretty much speaks for itself. Cargill is going to be walking away with that belt.
Yep, my girl will take it. My girl.
The Young Bucks and the Hardys. Got to go with the. Oh God, as much as I hate to say it, the Young Bucks.
I
Just
think the
saying.
Hardys will take this one.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
My thing is just
their last run, so they got to beat some type of great team as the Young Bucks.
my thing is it's not like the Young Bucks aren't already established. It's you know what I mean, but this match, I guess they would be at the proverbial rub from the Hardys, or the Hardys passing the torch in a way. Not like they really need it though, you know what I mean? Because they are like I said, as much as I hate to say it, a top team. Can't stand the Young Bucks, but one of the most popular teams in professional wrestling today.
Absolutely.
Death Triangle and the House of Black. I believe that the House of Black is going to take this. Is Hook still with Team Taz? He's pretty much a singles now, right? He's not. He's just coming out on his own. He's still with Team Taz.
Yeah, with Team Taz.
Yeah. Anarchy in the Arena, the Jericho Appreciation Society taking on Kingston, Santana, Ortiz, Moxley, and Danielson. They should have come up with a name because that's a lot of names to name.
This match
it's going to be ridiculous. Just personal opinion. I'm going to have to go with the Blackpool Combat Club team and friends.
Okay.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not? I honestly don't know, but that's what I'm going for. And of course, MJF and Wardlow. And I believe, this one's going to be hard to pick. I would not be surprised if MJF cheated his way to victory, but I'd like to see Wardlow get the win.
I think Wardlow will get the win, but MJF pay-per-view record has been not looking too good. He lost to CM Punk and a few other people on other pay-per-views, so I kind of see him taking the L for this one.
Yeah. All right. All right, and then of course we got the finals in the men and women's Owen Hart Cup final tournaments.
Yeah, the women finals has not been confirmed yet. We still got Britt Baker in the finals. We're waiting for Ruby Soho versus Chris Statlander. But we do got first time ever, as I know of, Samoa Joe versus Adam Cole in the finals.
Yeah, I'm not sure that those two have ever wrestled each other, even in Ring of Honor. I think Cole was not there the same. I think they weren't there at the same time.
Well, this is going to be a classic.
Yeah.
This is going to be a real good match. It's going to be it's a lot 5-hour show, people. I'm just going to call it right now.
There's 11 matches. There's 11 matches. So do you think this shit's going to go even longer?
Yeah, I believe it. Because nobody has to go to work the next day. Some people.
All right. I don't. I can sleep late. Yeah, I'm very excited. So, very excited. All right. So, what else? Do you have anything else you want to mention before we switch gears and go home?
Nah, we just going to take it home, and this is the finish. We're going to just finish this off.
Yep. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the PWZ tonight. Everybody, thank you, Andy. Thank you, Adonis, Kevin Saban, Jim, and the GOC. I think I called everybody for tuning in and being so active in the chats. And thank you, Andy, for the laughs. And don't forget to check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and YouTube, and all that fun stuff. And that's it. And you can also follow me, the Rick Del Santo, for lots of updates. Marcel?
You can follow me at Showtime Marcel on all social media, the Twitter, the Instagram, and the Facebook. And sound like Bret Hart here, calling it the SummerSlam. All the social media. And you got any questions you want to chat or get something off your chest about life, hit me up on social media. Be well, be safe, family.
Good night, everybody.